How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope that you guys are all having a spectacular day. If you guys would please give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit that bell notification button. That way you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on the channel. You guys can also, of course, find me on Discord at 6957 The Texas Man. And as always, we're going to be talking positives and negatives, talking about a brand new movie. To me, it's brand new. At the time of recording this video, it's been out for 5 years. And this is a movie that was recommended to me to watch and review, titled Occupation. This movie came out in 2018. It's about 2 hours long. On average, it's going to cost you about $4 to rent, $8 to buy digitally, and the film is rated R, and it is rated R for language and violence. This movie is basically a jumbled concept box movie where it combines very similar elements of things from past films, including Red Dawn, Battle Los Angeles, Skyline, and Cowboys and Aliens. The film focuses on this oddball group of townsfolk and people that are visiting during the fall of this town while it's being, going from farm town to becoming an industrial complex area. And it focuses on these group of survivors, and they work together to become this strike force against this alien invasion. The acting is great from everybody, from the gigantic cast. The film really dives deep into the concept that maybe a war in today's society, a war against some sort of evil alien species that's invading, would solve nearly every single problem that the world has. It would solve all the social media problems. It would solve monetary problems. It would solve a lot of internal discomfort towards other humans. It would solve a lot of distrust, and it would force humanity to have to come together and work together towards a common goal. And I think any war can do that, but I think a war where humans are fighting humans would solve a lot more. A war where humanity is on the brink of annihilation and being exterminated from the face of the universe, I think, is a very powerful tool that would solve a lot of problems. And that concept gets dived into a lot. Unfortunately, kind of falls to the wayside towards the final act, where it just goes bonkers with the whole military sci-fi big explosion finale, like a Michael Bay Transformers movie almost, but on low budget. So the concept kind of just goes dead for about 20 minutes, and then it does pick up towards the end of the movie where some of the aliens realize, okay, you know what, we don't need to annihilate humanity to be able to survive and to live here on Earth. We can coexist with humanity, but there are some, sects and divisions of this alien invasion force that believe, just wipe out the humans, and everything will be peachy. So I do like that concept. So it dives into a little bit more of other concept towards the end. And there is a sequel that came out in 2021, I believe. I might review it. Just depends if I actually care to, because this movie was good, but it didn't like get me excited to watch more within this quote unquote Occupation franchise. The alien ship design is great. Fantastic action sequences. The alien soldiers and their weaponry look very B-grade. You can tell this is a B-grade type of movie when it comes to the soldiers, their uniforms, and their weaponry. Just looks kind of low effort as far as the designs go. Both the aliens and their weaponry, what they do, and how they interact with the rest of what's going on in the film, they're scary. The aliens are smart. The weapons they use are destructive. It's the design of them that just screams. There's no other way to say that. They don't look intimidating, but they act intimidating. So it's kind of odd. And their weapons literally look like gigantic flamethrower units, but somehow they shoot plasma bullets, and and how you hold them is kind of weird too. It's really weird design choices, in my opinion. The film does a great job setting up the characters and the world that you get to explore. Of course, as the film progresses, we explore more of the world, but it does a great job within the first 15 minutes setting up the characters in the main town and world before it goes full-on alien invasion and then survival and then fight back and try to stop the aliens from, releasing the bioweapon that's going to kill all of humanity. So it's kind of funny. I'm happy that the film gets you invested in characters. Like, you guys know for a fact that here on the channel, if a movie doesn't succeed with its world building and or its characters, then I really don't care about anything else in the film. And while the world kind of gets pushed back to the sidelines and it kind of focuses on the characters, I'm happy it focuses on the characters. You get invested with the characters in this movie. You care who lives, and when they die, it does have an emotional impact on you in some way. I'm also happy that this film does not treat the military like clowns. We've gotten so many movies in the past decade plus almost now that the military gets treated like clowns. You know, people in the military just they present the military, it doesn't matter what country, especially, I mean, mostly the United States, but it presents most military forces as complete clowns instead of being smart, intelligent people that can kick ass. And this movie, treats them, the military, like a kick-ass smart unit, and I'm happy about that. Now, like I said, this film does have a sequel that came out 3 years later, so unfortunately, this film doesn't have an ending. It just, abruptly concludes and has a cliffhanger of sorts. I mean, you could watch this movie solely without watching the sequel. I mean, it does a good a good job tying up most of the loose ends and leaving things open. It's just one of those alien sci-fi movies that you kind of like watch once, and like if you don't care about watching more, then you're like, okay, that was a good B sci-fi alien movie. What's next? So, and that's kind of how I feel. Like, I really don't care to watch the sequel. I'm really not like, woohoo, I'm so excited! I'm not there. I'm sorry, I'm not. While I enjoyed this movie, I just don't care to see more within this franchise. So, with that, I'm going to give Occupation from 2018 a 7 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any movies or TV shows you guys are interested in me watching or reviewing here on the channel that I haven't done yet, please let me know in the comment section down below. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.